19 weirdest buildings ever. Number 19, the Antilia. This is the first home in the entire world that is worth $1 billion, and it's located in Mumbai, India. Named Antilia, this home fit for a queen was completed back in 2010 and is owned by the wealthy businessman Mukesh Ambani. Unbelievably, Ambani and his family have never actually fully moved into this home. Apparently, $1 billion must be chump change to this guy. Number 18, the Ryugyong Hotel. This building, that is located in Pyongyang, North Korea, was supposed to be the country's newest hotel. However, to this day, it stands empty. Construction on the building began way back in 1987 and was halted several times throughout the last couple of decades. The hotel has 105 rooms and still remains incomplete a little over 25 years. Number 17, the Palace of Parliament. The construction of the Palace of Parliament was started back in 1984 during the time of the Soviet Union, and it still remains unfinished. Out of the 1,100 rooms found inside, only 400 of those rooms and 2 meeting rooms are actually complete. The palace is so large in structure that it can be viewed from space, and scientists estimate that because of its enormous weight, it sinks about 6 millimeters into the Earth each year. Number 16, the Svalbard Global Seed Vault. The purpose of this vault is that it contains thousands of different types of seeds for replanting as a sort of plan B in the event that there was ever a major world disaster. The seed vault is located in Longyearbyen, Norway, where it is equipped with motion sensors, blast-proof doors, and airlocks. Construction on the vault began back on June 19, 2006, and was opened 2 years later on February 26, 2008. Number 15, the Kugel Mughal. This sphere-shaped building was designed by the Austrian artist Edwin Lippberger and was established as an independent micronation. Lippberger declared independence from the Austrian government back in 1984, and that's when the Republic of Kugel Mughal was born. Lippberger almost went to jail for refusing to pay the Austrian government taxes, but was later spared by a presidential pardon from the Austrian president. Number 14, the Crooked House. Located in Staffordshire in the United Kingdom, this pub has certainly made a name for itself. What makes this place so unique is that one side of the building is actually 4 feet lower than the opposite end. But it wasn't built this way. It was constructed in 1765 and established as a farmhouse. Local mining in the area is what caused the farm to gradually sink into the ground. It was scheduled for demolition back in the 1940s as it was deemed unsafe, but a local company managed to restructure it. Number 13, the Monte Rosa Hut. Owned by the Swiss Alpine Club, this structure is located near the Zermatt in Switzerland. This hut was built back in 2009 as a predecessor to an older hut named Betemp's Hut back in 1894 to 1895. This newer hut is built with a more advanced technology. It is 90% self-sufficient energy-wise and environmentally friendly, as it is made out of wood with an aluminum shell. Students from the ETH Zurich will soon use this place to study how to use energy and resources efficiently. Number 12, the Piano House. This interestingly designed building can be found in Anhui, China. Built back in 2007, the Piano House was constructed by students at the University of Hefei, and it serves as a showroom for city planners. The building is entered through the glass violin, and from there you take the elevators into the body of the piano. This building has proved popular with tourists and local newlyweds who have their pictures taken out front. Number 11, the Crazy House. This whimsical-looking guest house can be found in Dalat, Vietnam, where it has been compared to the likes of Gaudi and Salvador Dalí. The 5-story building was first opened back in 1990 and has made a name for itself attracting visiting tourists from all over. The main building is said to be inspired by nature and the surrounding environment. It was listed in the top 10 most bizarre buildings by the Chinese People's Daily. Number 10, the Krozaiwai Domek. The name for this headache-inducing building, Krozaiwai Domek, literally translates to Little Crooked House in English. Found in Sopot, Poland, this large office building is recognized as one of the 7 wonders in the Tri-City region that surrounds Sopot, Gdansk, and Gdynia. Number 9, the Kunsthaus. The Kunsthaus was constructed back in 2003 as part of the European Capital of Culture celebration. This building is a contemporary art museum that is described as having a biomorphic shape that's easily identified from the traditional architecture that encompasses it. Number 8. The Turning Torso. This Swedish skyscraper happens to be the tallest building in Sweden and also in all of Scandinavia. The building was designed by Santiago Calatrava and construction began on February 14, 2001. The whole project took 4 years to complete and finally ended on August 27, 2005. As you can see, the Turning Torso twists an entire 90 degrees from the bottom all the way to the top. Number 7. The Heydar Aliyev Cultural Center. The wondrous design of this building was created by a world-famous architect that goes by the name Zaha Hadid. The building is essentially free of any sharp edges and is revered for its smooth and flowing style. Number 6. The Ontario College of Art and Design. This college is located in Toronto, Canada, and stands at a height of roughly 82 feet from the ground. The university was given the highest architectural honor granted by the City of Toronto, the Award of Excellence from the Toronto Architecture and Urban Design Awards. Number 5. The Kansas City Library. The exterior wall of the Kansas City Library is built to look like the spines of 22 books that were recommended by the residents of the city as part of their community bookshelf. The spines are measured at being 25 feet long and 9 feet wide. Number 4. The Lotus Temple. This temple is a Baha'i house of worship. It was finished way back in 1986. There are only 7 major Baha'i temples around the world, and this is one of them. Number 3. The Longa Burger Headquarters. The headquarters for this company's design is based on their product, a wicker basket. In order to prevent any damage to the building or the employees, the handles of the building are designed to prevent any ice from forming by staying heated in the winter. Number 2. The Capitol Gate, Abu Dhabi. This happens to be one of the tallest buildings in the entire city, and the Capitol Gate has even been certified by the Guinness Book of World Records. It was given the title of the world's furthest leaning man-made tower. This tower leans at an incredible 18 degrees, even more than the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Number 1. The Winchester Mystery House. This home is probably the most famously bizarre house to ever hit the market. The owner of the home, Sarah Winchester, believed that her family was haunted by the spirits that were killed by the Winchester rifles her husband sold. And so she set out to construct this house after her husband's death in order to appease the spirits. The house is built with empty rooms and staircases that lead to nowhere in order to confuse the ghosts. All in all, this house was designed with roughly 160 rooms and stands at 4 stories high.